What's happening, everybody? Just want to give a quick recap on UFC 321 with Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane. Bit anticlimactic there with the main event, ending by no contest. Um, there's I see a lot of varying opinions on just kind of what people thought. I thought it was a disgusting eye poke. It seemed, I don't want to say initially intentional, but he seemed to have dug both fingers in more once they were already there. He went like they were there, and then he pushed him in more. Um, it kind of seemed like bullshit to me. He had his fingers out the whole fight too. I'm pretty sure Jason Herzog said something as well to watch your fingers. Obviously, they get worn before the fights too. Seemed like shit to me. You can't do that. Everyone knows you can't do that. It's unfortunate, and hopefully they add. I'd actually like to see them add that to like the December card in Vegas. Having three belts on one card would be cool. I guess you could save it for January as well, to headline in January. But either way, disappointing there. Moving down, Mackenzie Dern versus Verna Jandiroba. Mackenzie Dern winning 48-47. Pretty lackluster fight. She did more damage. Nothing really happening there that was too entertaining. But yeah, just congrats to her. Um, Good for her to get that belt. I don't know how many times she'll defend it, but we'll see. Um, Moving down again, Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Batista. I had it 29-28 Umar. I did think Mario won the second round. I don't know how they give Umar 30-27 on all the scorecards, especially when Mario dropped him with a knee. I don't know if they officially scored it. Yeah, they scored it with as a knockdown, and yeah, they gave Umar that round. So that's crazy to me. Um, but whatever. Volkov versus Almeida. I know a lot of people did not agree with this pick or this decision. I did. He outlanded Jalton Almeida 24 significant strikes to 9. If you're just holding someone down, you should not get the win. The thing is, like I said, like if Almeida um, if Almeida was Dagestani though, he would get that win. But I do think that's the right decision there. Um, I had that pick right. I was happy about that. Same with the Umar fight. I did miss on this. Alexander Rakic versus Asman Mirzakhanov. I did miss on that pick. Rakic just cannot take a shot, to be honest, anymore. Mirzakhanov looked, he dropped him with a right hand, and it was over quick. Yeah, kind of disappointing there. I think, looking at this fight, I think I still would think Rakic would win, but I guess not. I just think he had the ability to. The best finish on the whole card, easily, Quillen Salkiel just absolutely kill shotting Nazareth Hackprest. I had that pick. I had Quillen winning by decision, but happy to see that. He looks good. He's been finishing fights brutal fashion. That being the most brutal fashion. Nazareth was down for like 5 or 6 minutes. Um, Absolutely disgusting, brutal. But props to him. Great performance. Nazareth is tough. It's not an easy fight, especially being 25 years old, just head kicking Nazareth to the shadow realm. Moving down though, Junghyun Park versus Ikram Aliskerov. It was a good fight. I just don't think Junghyun Park had enough for him. Junghyun Park is a good test for a lot of people. I think Ikram passed that. It's good momentum for him after having some tough fights previously with like getting knocked out by Robert Whitaker and stuff. Um, but yeah. Ludovic Klein versus Matej Rebecki. Another fun fight. Matej Rebecki consistently, if you want a good fight, you have him in that fight. He's always game for 15 minutes, going to war. I I had it. I had it as a draw. I had Ludovic Klein winning the first two, and Mateusz Rebecki winning the last one of the 10-8. So I had it as a draw. I had Ludovic Klein winning though, for like my pick. I had him winning, so I got that right. But I do. I wish Rebecki, if I were, he would have been smart in his position to stand up. You know, I guess maybe he didn't realize how hurt Klein's leg was, because he completely bent that the wrong way, clearly breaking it. If he would have stood up there, Klein would not have been able to continue. I wouldn't imagine. He wouldn't be able to stand on that. He couldn't after the fight, so he would have probably won that by TKO if he would have stood up. But yeah, Walter Walker catching another leg. That's 4 in a row. Is just absolutely insane. I mean, even doing that in MMA once or twice is crazy, but 4 in a row is beyond me. I would like to see him take a step up in competition. Like he called out Hamdi, which is like he's gonna do the same thing here in that fight, as he did in this one. I would like to see him take a step up, maybe in the rankings. Lower level guy still. I'm not saying he's quite a top 5 guy, but I would think a step up would be good. But either way, I'll be looking forward to him fighting the next one. He's a fun fighter. Nathaniel Ward versus Jose Delgado. This was like one of the best fights of the night. This and the Rebecca Klein fight. Two best fights of the night, probably. Yeah, I mean, I thought Delgado won 29-28, but they gave it to Nathaniel Wood. I can see it. I just don't love the decision. But I guess I understand it. I think both guys are very, very good. I think Delgado just a little inexperienced still. Only 12 fights in his career. I think a couple fights down the line he wins that. But Nathaniel Wood is tough as hell, game as hell. Coming back after being knocked down in the first round, and then knocking Jose Delgado down himself, which is crazy. But a really fun fight. Probably the best fight of the night, either that or the Rebecca fight. Hamdi Abdelwahab versus Chris Barnett was just it was funny to watch, but it was a slop. It was a shitty fight overall. I think obviously Chris Barnett's got to get cut after that. Hamdi shouldn't have too much leash either because he looked like shit as well. You got to be finishing that fight. It's embarrassing. But as at Maxim versus Mitch Raposo, trying to remember what happened. Oh, with the I think Mitch won 29-28. I don't know about the point deduction, but yeah, I mean, kind of an uneventful fight overall. But an upset. Good for Mitch Raposo finally getting a win, because he had a couple close fights previously where he lost split decisions to Sumar Darji and Andre Lima. But yeah, I mean, decent fight. Mizuki and Jacqueline Amarim, another kind of just mediocre fight with an upset. We've had quite a few of these recently, but yeah, Mizuki looked actually pretty good. She dropped Amarim. I think she had one proper knockdown, but kind of cracked her a couple times. It's an impressive win, being like a 2-year layoff. So yeah, but really kind of looking at the card, I kind of had said like I think it was kind of a mediocre card. I wasn't super looking forward to it. I'm much more looking forward to UFC 322, but good watch as always. Been disappointed about the result of the main event. Hopefully they rebook this kind of quick, and hopefully obviously Tom Aspinall's all right. But yeah, I think full card picks. Let me check real quick. Hold on a second now. I was, I guess, 7 out of 12 on this card, because not counting the main event, I'm not predicting a no contest, but 7 out of 12 on the card. Better than last week, still not great, but we'll have a good card next week. Good predictions. Yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed the card. Stay tuned. I'll have my predictions for next week, and I have a great video idea, which I'll be dropping. I'm going to start working on it soon, but I'll be dropping that after the UFC 322. But yeah, I'm stoked to work on that. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Tomorrow go Ravens, of course. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what your favorite fight in the card was. If I gotta pick a fight of the night, it's gotta be. I actually go with Delgado and Nathaniel Wood as fight of the night, and then of course performance of the night, Quillen Salkeld with that beautiful head kick. Yeah. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Peace.